So I hope we will have a couple of fantastic minutes in front of us. And I would like to share with you a story about development behind the fantastic Annihilation. Maybe it will be some inspiration for you. Yeah, maybe we can also discuss later on how your development goes, and yeah, we also can play it in the room next to this one. So yeah, I'm Aleksandra Jarosz. If you want to find me, I don't know, on Twitter or anywhere, there's my header, and I'm game designer. And I was working on some of those games. And so everything started in Vienna during the game dev meetup organized by one of the nice gentleman over there. And I saw advertisement about Briefs. So Briefs is like a small scholarship program for game developers to make crazy games, you know, like nobody would give you money for your idea, they would, even if it's super crazy. So you should follow Extra Gold for more information for future. And this year topic was death. And, you know, I could not stop myself from like sending a pitch. It was like asking me to do so. And my main inspirations are like those two. So Peter Zapf's essay, The Last Messiah, and art project from Poland, Roboty Ziemne, which is like air work, or like, yeah, I don't know how to translate it, from Chudziński and Salomon. I really recommend you to make a screenshot and maybe check it out later on, because it's totally crazy stuff. And I won't go into details because we don't have time for that, but based on what they were talking about, it's like pretty nihilistic philosophy and approach to humans and life in itself. So in the game, we are like part of the Last Messiah cult. And the idea he is bringing to Earth is that, you know, suffering and death is inherent to life. And maybe if we would get rid of life, you know, we would get rid of also suffering and death and all that sinful things that life is, and only, you know, pure rocks of not knowing good and evil would stay peacefully and without the corruption of life. But the truth is that under this kind of like edgy pitch, we have also environmental message that if you read into it, then yeah, it will be pretty prominent. And I was thinking, okay, I have this kind of like crazy idea. I want to like share a bit of that nihilistic philosophy to people, and also like maybe reflect on the climate. But what kind of gameplay would fit to this? It needs to be entertainment, right? It cannot be just like too dry. So I was thinking about clickers, because, you know, it's like big numbers. Like if you want to wipe out the whole life on Earth, it's like, you know, it's a big number. So that was the first thing. Second thing is it's also kind of tedious or like mundane thing. Like imagine, I don't know, you need to get rid of all the grass in the world, and how you will do that. I mean, it's like huge scope, right? Yeah, so I was taking inspiration from Cookie Clicker and Adventure Capitalist, and yeah, I wanted to like mix it up. And spoiler alert, I got it. I got the grant, so I was now thinking, okay, now I need to really do it. And I thought it will be funnier to do it, like nicer to do it in the team than alone. So yeah, that was a spoiler actually. So this guy, maybe you already saw him earlier. Yeah, we know each other apparently, and I asked him to make art for the game. And we also have one more part of the team. One more team member. So this will be a bit of a story. So every Saturday at 18:30 we have like that pixel art for beginners stream. It's totally not advertisement. They are totally not inviting you to join us. And during that stream we started to make like art assets for imaginary game that is like farming game with a cute witch. And one of the viewers started to build this game. And that's how we get to know Alemango. That's his nick, it's Alejandro. And he is living in Canary Islands, which is like a bit interesting. And then we created that dream team. He is a programmer. I am a designer and Thomas is an artist, right? And when we have this dream team, we can start creating our game. So how we go about the process, it's pretty basic. So we use Trello to track our work and to, I think most of you know the tool, but it was good enough for us. And also we had at least weekly or twice a week calls where we were going through the Trello together. We were like setting up the goals for the next week. We're reviewing stuff, so that was really, really important also because, we never saw each other really live. We will do it next month. So, building also that connection, it was really important. And that's why I also wanted to work in team because it's way better experience to making game with more people. We were using Unity as an engine, spreadsheets, shockingly. And for the art, GIMP 2.6.12 is the only like decent pixel art tool, right? Like you can talk with Thomas; he will tell you everything about that. So that was the first draft, and actually, it's like 80% of the game already there. You have a big kill button, which is like a cookie. From Cookie Clicker. There you have this character that's cheering on you. Then you have like the mods and the killing contracts. They are like more like for adventure capitalists where you need to click it to execute it. There is some other like upgrades. Also the number of organisms, they are growing. So like life is multiplying all the time. So it's not that easy. You need to really counteract this. And every kill gives you a soul. So it's our currency you're spending on the upgrade. So plus minus we made it in like 3 hours. That's the next step where we were like putting stuff on the layout, like thinking about like what will be the most interesting to like interact. Then you have like first you see what Thomas really wanted to do first, right? Because like Annie-chan is way more detailed than rest of it. But we're experimenting a lot with the layout because most of the game is of course UI, so you need to nail it down. Also bugs, as you see. So we went through a couple of iterations. For example, that white bar at the beginning was representing the amount of life on Earth, but it was really dry and nobody really got it. So we changed it and it made it more like illustration. And that was it. That was really clear what it is. So there's a lot of small things. Also, the Annie-chan, it was really, really important as like feature for the game because first of all, it attracts attention. People have somebody to be with them during the play. She's also selling a lot of quotes from philosophers I was basing my game on, and also giving some hints and also cheering. And like, if you don't do your job good, it's like, you do better because we will, do something to you if you won't manage to fulfill your mission. It was something that people really, really liked. And we had amazing music from Hexencraft that, we were allowed to use thanks from a really generous sponsor. So that's how we started. And that's how we ended. And I don't know how much time still I have, but yeah, yeah, because I don't know. So I will just show you a trailer. I don't know if, yeah, probably. So I will maybe, do I have already here the... Yeah.
So I've played incrementals for a few years now, and I'd say I've gotten quite a good grip on them, how they function, what works, and what doesn't.
I was just checking if you are paying attention. So, yeah, okay. It was funny. So you can check out the game right now. I will say how long we were working on it. We worked on it 2 months after work. Because it was a constraint from the scholarship that we need to release it together with 4 different games. So it's a bundle on itch.io. So that is also something you can try out, the different games, different approaches to the same topic. And what I would say, I would recommend you if you are like trying out a new team or you, you want to have something fast, is good to have that kind of time constraint, specific topic, try to, limit yourself because it always boosts creativity. And yeah, after 2 months, we can decide if we want to make it more, like develop the game further or not. So for us, it was like extremely nice experience because we get to know somebody we really liked, and maybe we'll work together on some other projects, which would not happen otherwise. Also taking part in briefs gave us like, time constraint, topic, a bit of money, for example. We could spend for like, learning new stuff or like, whatever we need for developing maybe further things. So that was our journey. And one more thing that maybe will be interesting for you. So I wanted just to show a couple of like charts. So this is Alteration. That's the game jam game that Thomas did with some other people. And why I'm showing it to you, I just want to show like how usually games on itch.io are working. So you have 1, 2, 3 days of peak where you are on the main pages, and then it's rather flat. And it's like usual what's happening. This is another game I did on the Absurd Game Jam, and here that was really successful game. I made it in 1 day, and it was not dying like for a week or something. So it was quite nice. That is a game that also Thomas did with Kamil. They are up there if you want to talk about it. It's like historically accurate game. And what is funny, what I'm showing it to you, why I'm showing it to you, because first of all, the topic was reaching a really specific audience, and this audience was more eager to pay for the game than comment on the game. And other thing is that you see that second spike is YouTube. So it matters, like YouTube coverage matters. Oracles, that is a game made by team behind Dome Keeper. And I'm showing it to you mostly because the second spike is the update on the Dome Keeper. So so like your other games are also helping you out with promoting your current projects, which is rather obvious. And Fantastic Annihilation, we also have like that nice belly. And I hope after today's presentation, we will have a bit of a spike. Let's see. Let's see if it works well. And that's kind of all.
it's time for our not-so-secret gift bag. Surprise, surprise. So, thank you very much. Give it up one more time, please. Any questions?
Hi, thank you for the nice presentation. I just want to ask about sound. How did you make a sound? Was it, I don't know, someone from the team or Gus sound designer?
No, we just did it on our own. But if you're asking about the music,
well, actually about sound design and music.
we were using Asset Park sounds.
Okay, yeah.
That's it.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions? Oh, there you go.
What happens when you kill everyone? Is sin going away?
You need to finish the game to find out.
Damn.
You know, endings are the most important parts of games, right?
Any more questions? Man, it's always like in my dead zone. Workout, workout, workout.
Hello, thank you for presentation. When is the DLC coming? I want to see more.
Actually, we are thinking about doing something for Halloween, but it depends on how many plays we will have today. Right? So, yeah, it depends a bit like on the interest, actually, but we are thinking about something. Would you play it if it would be an app?
Yeah, Cookie Clicker did a Halloween update and it was great.
Yeah, we need to do it better, right?
Of course.
Any more questions? We still have the time. I think we're good. No problem.
Do you also get to kill the anime chick at the end?
You need to play to find out.
Sounds good.
Any more questions? I think we're good. Awesome. Okay.
Thank you very much.
One more time for Alex, please.